Hi Aries, I'm here with your extended love reading. Hope you're good. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Okay, also this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and cross watchers as well. Okay, you know, it won't resonate with everyone, but I'm sure it resonates with some Arians. Okay, okay, so I'm going to tune into my guides now, tune into the cards as well. So what are the love messages for Aries? What do we need to know for Aries? What are the love messages? Okay, first one out, we have got the Knight of Cups. Pisces energy. Okay, hang on a minute. A lot coming out here. Knight of Cups. Could be doing with a water sign, so there could be a love offer coming in here. Don't worry about this Knight of Cups. Don't worry about this Knight of Cups. Any more love messages here for Aries? Okay. Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, could be dealing with a fire sign, a fellow fire sign, and then we've got Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth energy. Okay. Any more for the love messages for Aries? Any more love messages for Aries? Any more love messages for Aries? Okay. Gemini energy. Any more? Whoa, did you see that? That just flew out the deck there. Okay. Judgment. Yeah, you're definitely doing a water sign or an air sign. Any more love messages for Aries? Love messages for Aries. Love messages, love messages. And the moon. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with a water sign. Bear with me. If somebody was juggling more than one person or another commitment, that's what I see. Someone could feel guilty about something here with this Five of Cups, that something is over. If they're in another commitment. Someone's definitely hiding here. Yeah. Right, so we've got Cancer, Pisces energy, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Could be a little bit of sort of materialistic codependencies going on here, Aries. So with this High Priestess and the Moon, someone's very confused here, very, very indecisive, very dreamy, daydreamy. Someone's balancing more than one person here. Any more love messages, please? Tell me more about this Moon and the High Priestess and the Judgment. Any more love messages? Love messages to Aries. Oops. Ten of Swords. Someone's afraid that something is over. Yeah. That's why someone's not reaching out here. Yeah. If there was another relationship going on or another commitment, you know, secret keeping, someone's channeling here as well, divine energy. Someone's channeling divine energy. That's what I feel here. Someone here might need to surrender fear and ego and pain. Again, look, someone is afraid that something is over. It's like they can't let go of someone. Could be materialistic codependencies. So with this Ten of Swords, there's cycles and phases going on in this person's life. Especially if you're dealing with a water sign, you can't sort of rush a water sign. Someone here might need to learn patience, master patience. Someone here is very spiritual, right? They're very connected to the divine. They're very in tune with their self. There's been some sort of ascension, some sort of wake-up call, some sort of spiritual awakening going on here with this Judgment card. I definitely feel someone has got something to say, or someone is setting boundaries here. So as I said, someone could be closed off, hiding secrets. With this Moon card, someone's hiding their feelings, harbouring their feelings and emotions. And someone is afraid to reach out to someone because they're afraid that it's over. They're afraid that it's too late. It's like someone's grieving for someone. There's deep sorrow, deep pain, deep regret. Someone's afraid that someone's entertaining another lover, that someone is in another commitment, someone's sad, someone feels betrayed, someone feels like they've betrayed themselves, right? It's like somebody's had a wake-up call, like I said, their true self, their true soul has woken up, you know. With this moon card, someone keeps a lot of secrets here, yeah. Someone's very confused and indecisive. Look, could be codependency, could be alcohol, yeah. Someone just wants to put the fear and the pain and the anxiety out of their head, you know. They're trying to block it out. Very dreamy, daydreamy energy. This could be a past person coming back to resurrect something with this love offer. Someone's got a lot of passion, a lot of affection, a lot of love for someone here. It's like their cup is overflowing with love and feelings, and they get overwhelmed with their emotions and they run away and hide because they can't cope. They're confused. They can't see past fear. Trapped in fear and worry and doubt. Someone wants to reach out to someone, but they're afraid. You know, they're afraid. So they're in some sort of darkness. There's hidden truths here. Too many secrets. Yeah. Someone was definitely in another commitment, juggling another commitment, you know, another person, children, you know. Also with this moon card, there's subconscious fears, illusion. Something's clouding someone's judgment. I think it's codependencies. Yeah. They're very, very emotionally closed off, very emotionally sort of hidden. Could be withdrawn from social media, sort of reserved, you know, just sort of emotionally detached from a situation with this moon, right? With this Five of Pentacles, it's like someone's hanging on to something or someone very tightly. Maybe they need to release another commitment and they're in another relationship. If they're not happy, they're sad, they're thinking about you, yeah? This person's full of a lot of fear here, Aries. Very, very confused. You could be using your initiative, going with your intuition on this, or it could be your person, right? But they are definitely in some sort of other commitment here. Okay, so you're definitely doing a water sign. Strong Pisces energy. Someone's thinking about you heavily. Very, very dreamy, right? Someone here could be getting fed up and tired of waiting for someone to come out of another relationship, or for them to commit, to put things right, to get it together, right? Someone here might need to master patience, learn patience, because this is balance, this is moderating, this is self-control, learning a new way of life, you know, adjusting. But someone here might need to learn patience. Look, they're channeling divine energy, very spiritual. Release that fear. The King of Cups. He's quite reserved, quite laid back, a humble person, a bit quiet, a bit distant. Someone here feels emotionally unfulfilled and sad. There's genuine remorse here, genuine regret. Could be regret about going into a third-party situation, right? Some sort of cycle here could have been completed, such as ascension, another relationship, right? But someone's watching you. You've got a water sign here that wants to come in here with their love offer. Look. Yeah. Someone could be trying to manifest you. Yeah. Very daydreamy. Very, very daydreamy and indecisive and confused. Yeah. He's very passionate, affectionate, loving, kind, artistic. Yeah. He's like an emotional healer. He might have had healing to do. Yeah. Someone definitely wants to come in here with a love offer. They could be trying to manifest you. But there's too much fear about reaching out. Someone feels that something is too late. So they're confused, indecisive. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to reach out. Yeah. They're going with their own judgment. You know, someone here is listening to their own voice, going with their own judgment. Yeah. Maybe it's ego that they need to surrender, right? It's their inner voice talking to them here, right? Or their subconscious fears. It's like someone can't see between the conscious and the subconscious. They're stuck, you know. There's a mental block, yeah? they're just hiding at the moment and watching, hiding and watching. But, you know, I can see that someone here wants to come in with a love offer. This is their heart space. It's like someone is just overwhelmed with emotions, with passion, with love. That's why they run away and hide, because they don't understand what's happening. You know, someone's hanging on to someone very tightly. Also, someone could struggle with coming out of a comfort zone. That's what I feel with that Four of Pentacles there. Anywhere on this Judgment and this King of Cups for Aries? Why is the King of Cups here? It's got this water sign's got a lot of love for you. They love you a lot. It's like they're drunk on love. Star, Aquarius, yep. So somebody from the past, I think this is a past person. Someone wants to resurrect or heal something or rekindle something here. Someone could be craving commitment with someone, I feel. But they're afraid because they feel that someone is got someone else in another commitment. There is definitely moon phases going on here, cycles that are still being completed, right? Someone hasn't let go of a connection. They haven't. They miss you. You could both be missing each other. Could try to be contacting on the 5D. With this Five of Cups, this tells me that someone is just sad, depressed. They've gone through a hard time and they're kind of not acknowledging anything around them. They can't see, look, that there's still hope. Someone's craving the Two of Cups to reconcile with someone. They can't seem to let go of this ego, this fear. There's still hope here. Look, the Star card. Magic, wish fulfillment, hope, divine faith. See? Someone sees someone as a wish fulfillment. They've got something to say. They want to speak their truth. They need to go with their intuition. The High Priestess always comes up. Yes, she could be a female competitor, but she's saying that you need to tune in with yourself more. You need to communicate with yourself. But most importantly, she is saying that you already know the answer. So if it's not you, it'll be your person. You already know the answer. All the answers you seek are within you. That's what she's saying. Someone wants to resurrect something here. Heal what was lost. Someone could be going through betrayal, healing, purifying, cleansing. Yeah, talking with their ancestors. Yeah. Someone's craving intimacy with someone, passion, love, romance, commitment. They want to build something, you know. With this Ten of Cups, this is abundance, this is security, happy home life, childhood. Maybe someone's got unhealed childhood memories. Yeah. There needs to be a compromise here. There's divine intervention here, right? Any more want to come out for Aries? Any love messages? Any more love messages? The Magician, yeah. Someone is trying to manifest confidence, get back self-control. There's a lot of balancing, strength testing going on here with this Temperance card. Yeah. They're mastering strength and balance. They're doing agility, alchemy. I have the power. I can do this. It's like someone's testing the waters here. Yeah. If you're not both manifesting each other, it'll be the other person manifesting you. Yeah. Someone's trying to manifest this relationship, this connection, this chemistry. Yeah. They're watching you from afar. Yeah. Someone is ruled by emotion, is ruled by fear, ruled by ego. They get overwhelmed and they run away and hide. Yeah. Someone needs to know. Yeah. They need to sort of seek inside themselves, you know, communicate with themselves, talk to the divine, you know. I can do this, I have the power. Yeah. The potential, the skills. Someone here doesn't see their potential. They're very down on themselves. They could be doing self-sabotage. This is crying over spilt wine. Deep regret. Badly judging yourself, look. Someone feels that they're being judged. Just sad and missing someone. Yeah. They feel that they've betrayed themselves. They feel that, you know, that they've betrayed someone. Yeah, and this Temperance card is telling me that someone needs to learn patience and self-control, because there is still hope here to put this right. Yeah. Someone's trying to, you know, build something for themselves, or they want to build that with someone, have this new start, this resurrection. you know, wish upon a star. Look, renewal. There's still hope here. Embrace destiny, embrace change. Look, channeling divine energy. Yeah. Any more love messages? Any more on this Magician for Aries? Any more on this Magician for Aries? The Strength card, yes. Strength testing going on, yes. Yes. The strength testing, look. Someone here needs to gain control of their ego, and someone here needs to strengthen their soul and feed their soul with more positive thinking. You know, not so much doom and gloom and sadness. They're doing self-sabotage. Look. See? They're strength testing. They're learning, you know, they're healing. They're going through some sort of healing. They're learning strength and balance. And the Strength card is about gut instincts. It's about confidence. It's about recharging your batteries. Yeah? This could be a very strong and powerful connection that you have with someone. You're trying to manifest each other. Yeah? Yeah? Someone here is not very confident. They're very low in their self-esteem. This is about self-esteem. Right? They need to go into, you know, internal within their self and find that inner strength and inner courage to keep going, to persevere. Look. Yeah? I have the power. It's like they've given up. Look. They've given up. It's over. She doesn't want to know me. She hates me. He or she, you know. It's like they've given up on life. And they've given up on their self. They're doing self-sabotage. That's what I feel here. Right? They feed into fear and ego too much. They're just hiding. Someone's harboured their feelings for a long time, but I do feel that light will be brought to the situation here. Okay. Someone who's very spiritual. You know, they're really talking with themselves, communicating with themselves. Could be you, Aries. Yeah. Doing a lot of channeling. Yeah. Decision making, balancing, moderating. You know, if there was codependency, you know, they need to they've had to sort of go through ascension, say goodbye to an old life, an old self, an old way of thinking, and they're sort of learning to adapt to a new environment. Yeah. They've ascended, and it's all new to them, and it's scary. So they're sort of doing a lot of, you know, they're mastering it. Strength and balance. Yeah. I keep hearing perseverance. Persevere. Patience. Because the Star card is a very good omen. It's telling you to hang on. It will be worth the wait. You know. Patience. Perseverance and self-love is the key on this journey. Yeah. And that's why the universe has stepped in to send you a message. Even though they're hidden and, you know, confused, trapped in fear, daydreaming, illusion, right? The universe is saying it'll be worth the wait. This person just needs to sort of feed their soul and strengthen their soul with more happiness instead of doing self-sabotage, right? Someone's holding on to something, or someone very, very tightly there. They don't want to let go, right? Can I have a final outcome card for Aries? Final outcome card for Aries. Their feelings could be very, their feelings are eternal, I feel, with the infinity symbols. They've always had feelings there, chemistry. They're watching you from afar. As I said, they want to resurrect this, come back with their love offer, strengthen this bond. Yeah, there is definitely a love offer. Could be two different water signs. Could be a new person coming in. You could be dealing with two different water signs. But I do feel someone has ascended here. Final outcome card for Aries. Final outcome card for Aries. Yeah, yeah, there's going to be victory here. Yeah. Six of Wands, see? And the Star card. And the Ace of Cups. There's going to be victory here. There's still hope. Success. Triumph. Travelling. Passion. Fire, see? So whatever you're hoping for, craving, wishing, trying to manifest, it will materialize into reality. Look, someone's coming towards you here, Aries, with a love offer. They're seeking victory with you. They're seeking opportunity with you. A resurrection, a renewal, healing what was lost. if they feel regretful about going into another commitment, right? Yeah, there's going to be victory here. Look, the outcome is positive. They've got something to say. They're going to speak their truth, save this union, give you clarity. They're coming back. Well, they need to work on that, yes, you know, being more confident. Someone who could be a bit nervous, full of fear, need to release that fear. Yeah, tuning in with their self, communicating. That's what the High Priestess is saying. You already know the answers that you seek, right? Keep going, keep manifesting. Yeah, old souls, look, reconnecting. A lost love, a twin, right? So there's going to be victory here. There will be triumph, there will be a success, a breakthrough. Things are turning round. Look, divine faith, wish fulfillment. There is a love offer coming in here. Look, they're seeking opportunity with you, passion. Yeah. So if you was hoping to hear from a water sign, then that is what this card is saying. They're coming in here with their truth and victory. Yeah. The outcome looks very successful, very positive. Compromise, give and take, putting behind the fear and the illusion and the doubt, you know, and the ego, any painful cycles, just putting it all behind you, because there's still hope here. Yeah, it's not over. There is unfinished business here with this person, Aries. It's not over. And they're getting ready to reveal their truths. Yeah. Alright, Aries. So that was the extended love reading for you guys. I hope it was insightful. I hope it helps. Let me know. If you're new, give me a like, give me a subscribe, join my channel. If you need to know anything, just give me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll see you all again real soon with some more readings. Sending you all blessings, sending you all peace. Be safe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, Aries.